Okay, I think I got it back. So much for not having any crashes today. Um, Here we are with another crash. So if I go back here, um, let's see. Okay, so looks like we may have a tornado now north of Campbell, and um, we got a very strong indication, upwards of 140-mile-an-hour winds, uh, possibly a tornado um, just north of Campbell. So if you're in Campbell, take cover. If you're in Thomasville, take cover. There's technically a tornado warning for Dixon Mills. Take cover. Although I think it's further to your south now. Um, so let's real quickly though, we've got one other tornado warning now, and this is with that southern supercell that I was talking about earlier. And there's even a damage report 1 mile south of Wakefield. Emergency manager reported a tree blocking the road um, in West Feliciana Parish on Highway 967 near 421. So if you're in that area, there is some damage there. But now we've got a tornado warning. This is near Darlington or Felixville. This is going to be moving towards Magnolia, Fernwood, Chawtaw, Osika, and Kentwood. And then this is eventually going to be moving towards Columbia, and eventually this could come into Hattiesburg. So again, tornado warning is in effect for this area. Look at it from a different view. Um, and right now doesn't look too organized on reflectivity, but let's look at velocity. And there is a bit of rotation near Felixville, and I'm very very concerned that this is going to be the storms that produce significant tornadoes. The one to the north also uh, looking like it is beginning to rotate. So we've got uh, one supercell on the back edge, and then another one to the north. So uh, heads up, Osika, Chawtaw, Magnolia, Fernwood, Kentwood. This is going to be crossing um, I-55 and then also US 51. Um, Once it gets near Chawtaw or Osika, um, and again, this is the southern storm is heading pretty much almost straight for Hattiesburg, and the one to the north that is also rotating, that is actually coming in towards Bassfield, Seminary, Collins, Laurel, and those are areas that were hit very very hard a week ago today. So not a good situation. If you're in these areas, take cover immediately. Um, So let's go back to the Alabama tornado warnings. Again, this was near Campbell, that it looked like there may be a tornado. It has definitely come down on velocity, but it is still capable of producing a tornado. So you definitely want to take cover. This is a supercell. Well, looks like an embedded supercell within a small line. And pretty soon I think we're going to change view on that one if it keeps going. Got report of damage 1 mile northeast of York, in Sumter County in Alabama. This is trees down across Highway 11 just east of York. So damage there as well, likely from this line. So that one doesn't look as impressive anymore. So I do want to go back down onto the storm in southern Mississippi. Let's look at the latest velocity scan. Again, just it's hard to tell given where it's at what this really looks like, but again, still a very strong thunderstorm. Tornado warning remains in effect until 7 p.m. Central, so for the next 45 minutes this will be in effect. And this storm is capable also of 2-inch diameter hail, so very large hail, the threat of a tornado. This is definitely the strongest, one of the stronger storms of the day. And it looks like it has produced at least small hail. Let's look at the northern of the two supercells on velocity, and yeah, again, just going to be real hard to see. And I think as far as looking at any sort of debris signature is going to be hard to really tell as well. So again, tornado warning is in effect here for North St. Helena Parish and northeastern East Feliciana Parish in Louisiana. And also northwestern Tangipahoa Parish in Louisiana, and then southern Pike and southeastern Amite County in Mississippi. Again, no confirmed reports of tornadoes with this one. This is strictly Doppler indicated. Let's look at velocity again. And we may have, let's look at base. Right in here, looks like we may have rotation. If we go to reflectivity, just ahead of that, and I think reflectivity is ahead, got a bit of a donut hole here. Um, this could be a bounded weak echo region, which would suggest a rain-wrapped tornado with this. And if that's the case, or at least rain-wrapped rotation, if that's the case, you are not going to see this thing coming. So Chata and Osika, you need to be taking cover now. Let's see. Do we have anything to the west? No, not severe. And then we also have another storm to the south developing. We'll have to watch that one. Let's look what's over the Gulf real quick. And it doesn't look like there's much going on there. So I think this is going to be our main threat for the stronger tornadoes. And the more and more that time goes on, this may go south of Hattiesburg now. But it's going to be too close to call, and this is a very serious situation. Let's quickly go back up. Let's look at from Mobile. And there's your hook echo with this one in Alabama. And again, it's so hard to really see. We've had a real problem today of catching storms that are far away from radar sites. So let's see, that one's out until 6:45 local time. So that one's out for the next half hour. And this storm that's currently tornado warned, that one is actually about to interact with the warm front. Here's the front right here. That continues to actually move to the south. I was up in Jackson earlier, and that may actually save us from having a real outbreak of tornadoes. If you notice, that line that was tornado warned looks like it went tornado warned as the front was coming through, or the boundary. So it briefly began to rotate. This is rotating within what's called the warm